Once upon a time in a world of magic, light, and darkness.
Chika's heart raced as her feet pounded along the path by the Jinnit River. Her eyes focused on the now too familiar sight of the abandoned temple looming ahead. Its jagged edges and crumbling stones seemed to cast a long, dark shadow over her every time she passed it. Vanni's words echoed in her mind, pushing her forward, but she couldn't face it. Not today. She would run past it, as she had done so many times before. The decision was made in her mind. She'd skirt the edges, avoiding it entirely. She reasoned with herself that extra laps around town would make up for her deception. She quickened her pace, determined to outrun the fear creeping into her chest. Then a sudden, thunderous crack split the air, and she skidded to a halt just in time to see a massive tree fall ahead of her. Its trunk crashed onto the path, blocking her way. Her breath caught in her throat, heart hammering against her ribs. What had caused the tree to fall so suddenly? She spun around, looking for another route. She decided to circle behind the temple, skirting its ominous presence to find a path beyond the fallen tree. But before she could take more than a few steps, another deafening crack echoed through the air. She barely had time to react as another tree crashed down in front of her, this one even closer than the last. Her escape routes were cut off, every direction blocked. Chika's chest tightened, panic bubbling up as her gaze snapped towards the temple. There was only one direction left, towards the very place she had been avoiding. Her legs felt heavy, her body frozen by indecision and fear. She glanced over her shoulder at the Jinnit River, wondering if perhaps she could swim past the obstacles. Maybe that would work. Her feet shifted as she took a cautious step towards the riverbank when a voice cut through the silence. If you go that way, you'll be swept away by the current, came the calm, steady voice. Chika jumped, her breath hitching in her throat. Panic gripped her until she turned and saw Master Vanni emerging from behind the fallen tree. Relief flooded her for a brief moment, but confusion quickly followed. Master Vanni, she gasped, still shaken. Were you the one cutting down the trees? Vanni smiled softly, his hand resting on the hilt of his sword. He drew it slightly from its scabbard, and the blade gleamed in the afternoon light, bright and sharp. Chika's eyes widened in disbelief. A sword can cut through trees. With the right technique and precision. Yes, Vanni replied matter-of-factly. But that's not the point. Chika's mind whirled. But why? Why are you doing this? Vanni didn't answer her question directly. Instead, he posed one of his own. Why have you been avoiding the abandoned temple, Chika? Her heart sank, and she lowered her gaze, shame mixing with fear. I didn't think. You didn't think I noticed. Vanni's tone was gentle but firm. Do you think I assign your training without thought? If I tell you that you have training to do there, it's because it's important for you. Chika's body trembled as the truth poured out of her. The temple, it scares me. Vanni's eyes softened as he watched her struggle to find her words. There are voices in there, she whispered. Whispers calling to me. I feel invisible hands reaching for me, strange lights, markings on the walls. She stopped, shaking her head. I don't know what they say. I don't recognize the language. Vanni's expression remained calm, but his eyes grew more intent as he studied her. But it felt familiar to you, didn't it? The first time you went there. Chika hesitated, the memory of that strange, unsettling familiarity flooding her mind, but she shook her head fiercely. I don't understand any of it, and I can't go back in there. Vanni nodded thoughtfully. I understand that it's frightening, but your training awaits you there, Chika. Destiny calls to you. Her heart raced as she tried to comprehend what he was saying. What does that creepy place have to do with dueling? She asked, her voice filled with desperation. Dueling is about more than skill with a blade, Vanni explained gently. It's about destiny, and yours is tied to what waits for you in that temple. Chika's breath caught in her throat. Her hands trembled as she looked toward the looming temple, a sense of helplessness washing over her. Can't you come with me? She pleaded, her voice barely above a whisper. Just to see for yourself. Vanni shook his head, his refusal calm but unwavering. This is not my training, Chika. It's yours. I cannot walk that path for you. He placed his hands gently on her shoulders, his touch warm and reassuring. But I will wait for you out here. You're not alone. Tears welled up in Chika's eyes, but she fought them back. She bowed her head, swallowing the lump in her throat. I understand. With trembling legs, she turned and began the slow, nerve-wracking walk up the path to the abandoned temple. Her chest tightened with every step, fear clawing at her insides, but Master Vanni's presence behind her kept her moving forward. The temple loomed ahead, silent and foreboding.